is... Okay, I honestly don't remember the week. It's Wednesday! And we're gonna do a spend the day with me video. Because why not, right? I can't even remember what day it is. This is a typical day in the sandwich generation life, kind of. I have a lot of errands to do. My daughter has things. And then, my dad called me at around 8:30 last night. Not late. It was not late. Like, it was, after dark, but it wasn't late. And he was upset because his roommate's TV was too loud. I was like, well, what? Sorry? I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that, but he almost has like something for me to do every day. Like, I picked up his laundry, I dropped off some dry cleaning. Why do you have dry cleaning in the old folks home? $12,000 a month, and I'm still running back and forth doing his laundry. Is this normal? Because that's actually more than what we're paying for my mother-in-law, who's in memory care. Well, she's got Alzheimer's, so she's in memory care, and it's bougie. Like, she has animal therapy and activities, and I know my dad is no picnic to hang out with, so even if they had all of those things, I don't think they probably do. He just doesn't participate. But his place is really, he picked it. I did not pick it. I wanted to move it. But it's really run down, and it's not great. Well, okay. It's not that the care isn't great. What it is that the aesthetic isn't. It's old, right? It's just an older building with older facilities and stuff. So, but $12,000, I could show you the bill. It's $12,000 a month, and you don't have laundry service? So I question this because, that seems wrong, right? Oh no, they have laundry service. He is just refusing to use it because he wants me to do his laundry. So it's not a them problem, it's actually a him problem. So I had to tell him that, look, I love you, but I can't run. It was like an every day, pick up this, drop it off. Well, now I don't have enough of this. Pick up this, drop that off. Like, there are more efficient ways. He's like, well, you're on vacation. Like, why are you complaining? You're on vacation. You should be doing this all the time. Like, this is what you have vacation for. It's like, not exactly. So, here we go. I'm going to go into the pool area. I'm going to swim to work off some stress and anxiety. And then our day begins with a crazy schedule. intentions for vlogging throughout the entire week
or like the spend the day with me thing, and it just really, well, it didn't work. Again, I think it's that, you know, I'm at that age where I literally, it is, what time is it? 5:23 on Sunday night. So, you know, it just didn't work out. I mean, it's Sunday. I'm going to post this on Sunday. I'm going to probably post this in about 2 hours. I have footage from the week. A couple of things that I would say, you know, make this a little bit harder in my particular case. You know, when you're in the middle of life, it is really difficult to pull out a camera. And so, and if you are juggling family time and home time or whatever, I think it also becomes an issue. So the camera did not get pulled out as much as I had originally intended, but I still have 2 bags of the week. So the 2 bags that I predominantly used, 3, okay, maybe 3 bags. Okay, we'll go with 3. Let's just go with 3. Busy mom life. Now, as you know, I am not a tote bag person. I don't like tote bags. They're cumbersome. You can't run with them. You would have to put your stuff down. I do have a beach bag that is a tote bag, just specifically to go to the beach, and it stays in my car. The whole, like, it's in my car right now. So that I don't consider a bag. Like, I drop my daughter off at her activities. I come home, I walk back, I grab the beach bag out of the car and take it onto the beach. Like, I don't carry it around with me. We went to the beach one day, like yesterday, which was not a weekday, where she didn't have her activities, and I left it in the car. I didn't take it. I don't consider it like really my bag. It's just a beach bag. So the 2 bags that have gone with me physically to the beach, I tried, you know, I've tried taking sort of designer bags down there. It just doesn't work. I think when she was younger and I literally spent more time just sitting on the sand and not being so active, and I didn't have to leave my stuff, I guess, then like, I didn't mind taking a designer bag down there, but now I just don't. So the 2 grab and go that I've been using, because I have more than just this, but these are the 2 that I have actually been using. It's one thing to own them. It's another thing to use them, right? So I will switch my bags 2 to 3 times a day. I'm not going to lie. It gets switched. But to run around and physically go to the beach, what I've done is I've grabbed either the Aloe bum bag, belt bag, or one of the Lulu bags. And I like them both for different reasons. Would I have both in my collection? Yeah, I totally would. If you live an active lifestyle where you want to just drop your stuff, or you don't want to drop your stuff and you just want to keep it on you, both of these bags are really great. You know, if I am going to go in the water, if I'm going to jump in the waves, I'm going to take one of these bags and I'm going to throw it into the beach bag so that no one can see it. But I don't care if it gets sandy. That's fine. Do I have a preference? I think it depends on my mood and the time of day, quite honestly. So they're both great. What I like about this Lulu one, and I got 4-liter one. I did, and I really haven't used it as much as I thought I would. The only way I use the 4-liter one is if I am just carrying a towel and not the beach bag. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. I like this flat and clean, no mess, no pockets, nothing in front. I like clean lines. This one happens to be jam-packed because I need a few extra things in here this time of the month. Let's just go with that, okay? And then this one I like because this is at its longest and it's very short. It's a smaller size. There's no hanging thing going on here. Like, this thing has this extra, like, okay, the reason I like this one is because it's a lot smaller around the circumference than this one. I mean, if you, how do I, like, please don't take this the wrong way. If you are a larger person, like if you have boobs, right? Or you need more space, then obviously this one is going to be, this is just the regular one. It's not the extra long or whatever. This one's great. This one can go across you, right? But I mean, I am very small, okay? I'm not a large person. So this one at its largest, I don't have to worry about it coming down or, you know, unfastening because this is as large as it gets. Let's put it that way. So I like that about this. But because this strap is thinner, it's going to dig into your bone a little bit more than, say, this one. The thicker the strap, the more comfortable it tends to be. The problem is that it does, like, I legitimately need all this stuff. I do. I've cleaned out the stuff that I don't need. I need all this stuff. And so because of that, it is maybe a little bit heavier. But I've heard people that have like absolutely nothing in here and it still will like pull on this and this doesn't stay. So I guess it could go either way. They both have 2 zippers in the front. This one just has this extra pocket, which, like I said, not a huge fan of that extra pocket. This one retails for $100 and this one retails for, I think, like $64 or $65. So there's that price difference there. They both have a pocket in the back that holds pretty much nothing. Thought I'd point that out. This one is the one that I have stuffed at the moment, as you can see, and everything fits in there just fine. I do have, like I said, I have extra stuff for, you know, time of month, but there are things that I have found that I really need. Summer, like deodorant. I like to carry that. Do I need 3 lip balms? No. Yes, maybe. Like, do I need the giant hand sanitizer and not the Bath and Body Works one? Yes. You know, these were choices that I've made. Okay, these are my choices, right? But when I'm not using one of these that can be thrown in the wash and thrown anywhere and anything, the bag that I've been using this week is this one. I think is this Montesaurus, maybe? I don't know. This is a Hug Me from Pop Mart. I have my bag charm. So this is a Hug Me or Hug You. It hugs, okay? What I didn't know about this one is it has magnetic. Look at that. It's magnetic. Isn't that cute? And then on the end of this one, I have a Labubu. Just, it's a thing, right? It's a trend. So I have been using this bag. So as soon as we get home from the beach, I will kind of switch my stuff from one of these into this. I don't know why this one. Not really sure why. This is the one that's been calling to me this week, but this is the bag that's been calling to me. It is just a big open hole. There is one slit pocket here. There's not even a D-ring in this. So I will attach the mini pochette to this over here because you know if this thing is gonna, if this thing is sitting on your car seat and you come to a stop really fast, it's like everything is gonna fall out. And we all know that about this bag. But I really like this bag, and I will sometimes, if I'm just hopping out of my car, will hold it like this. And it's not even closed. There's nothing holding it together. I just have this top handle and, right? But in other occasions, I do put it on my back as a backpack. This one is the kind that is adjustable, that you could use it as a crossbody bag. Keep it in mind, I never do, but it could be. So those are the bags that I've used this week. It's just sort of what I've been rotating through. This next week is going to be crazy. Not entirely sure, but I think I'm going to almost exclusively be using a bag I hate for the whole week. Pretty much. So I feel like that's the title of next week's blog. Using a bag I hate for an entire week. It's just, I think that that's just the way it's going to end up working out because of what I have going on, which you'll get to see next week. all in all, I guess this week didn't turn out so badly. Am I about to move my stuff from this bag back into the Louis Vuitton? Probably-ish. I realize that the majority of my life is belt bags and backpacks. I get that, but I just don't really, that's my lifestyle. I don't know what's up. This top came from Shein, and I don't think that they really understand extra small. Like, this is not extra small. Anyway, it's got all kinds of problems. But that's this week. That's what I've been up to, and I'm sorry it didn't work out the way I had anticipated, but in the end, I was able to share with you what bags this busy mom has been using. And running around, you saw, like, I was folding my dad's laundry, and, like, I think I talked about it. I have to put my clips together, but I mean, the amount of money that we pay for him to live there and the fact that I'm still running around doing his laundry is kind of insane. So he has an operation this coming week. That's why I'm saying I have to use a bag I hate. And we're taking a day trip, and it's just, there's a lot going on. So anyway, not the point. That'll be next week's point. I'm going to do better though. I really am. I'm determined. I'm going to do better. Pick up the camera. I feel like I'm getting this down to a point where I sort of know what I like and what I don't. Same way with, I know what to pack now over the summer and what not to. And this is truly my essentials. You don't need to see what's in here because you all know what's in here. There's a mini pochette in here. We all know that. It's okay. But I'm probably going to move my stuff out of here anyway. So have a wonderful week. Have a great week. And tune in next week to see a crazy, 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 insane week.